I tell you, man, a lot of people that's watching this ASAP Rocket trial really ain't just watching it. A lot of time when they have criminal trials, when people get caught in situations where they want to try to justify what they did and their actions, they always want to bring up their childhood. They want to say, I was beat, I was tortured, I was this is the reason why I did this to this human being. But the judge in the ASAP Rocket trial stopped him in his tracks and said, no, you're not going to use just because you grew up in New York or in Harlem, and you're not going to use that as an excuse for your actions, sir. Because that's what he tried to do, man. People sit back and don't watch this trial. The judge begged that man to take them 180 days because he committed the crime. He actually committed the crime, and it was on surveillance tape, and you had other witnesses that got on the stand besides ASAPs. ASAPs. And people don't realize this. Anytime that a person want everybody to have his name and they not related to him, that's some narcissistic type shit, man. That's some I'm the king and y'all the peasants type thing. And when you got them type of issues going on in your clique where you make everybody feel like you the king and they the peasant and you throwing them scraps, eventually one of them going to do a motherfucking uprising and you going to end up in a real bad situation, man. ASAP Rocky put himself in a situation where he's facing decades of his life in prison for something that happened it only took about 5-6 seconds, man. The whole crime only took 5 to 10 seconds. Them folks offered him 180 days, and the judge was like, sir, please take these 180 days. And that man said he respectfully declined. And people sit back and they say, well, the reason he didn't take the 180 days is because his endorsements with Calvin Klein. If your freedom is only put into a monetary value, then you living the wrong kind of life, man. If you willing to gamble for financial gain against your freedom, then you a fool, man. And ASAP Rocky shot them dice, and man, them motherfuckers landed on snake eye. Then he picked them back up and he rolled them and he hit 12. And now that jury finna talk about this shit tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning, and they gonna have a decision by the end of the day, man. Only thing keeping ASAP Rocky free today is President's Day. If today wasn't President's Day, ASAP Rocky has to be getting put in handcuffs. Everybody talking about how he walks in court with all these outfits and these nice designer clothes. Well, they got a designer jumpsuit waiting on his ass down there, and everybody needs to comment and say how that motherfucking orange jumpsuit look on his ass.